Well, what does it really mean when we say that something is typically Norwegian? What is special about this country and its inhabitants that distinguish it from others? Based on my own experience and opinion of the locals, I've collected in one place many Norwegian peculiarities. I'm sure you will be amused by some of them. Is that all? Surely not! Norway, as any other country, has much more about itself than it appears, as we will now see. Hello there! As you probably see, I'm wearing what is known as the traditional Norwegian costume, well, at least the top half. It's known as a bunad, and it is representing the different local areas of rural Norway. Each one represents a local district, and they're very different according to where they come from. They usually contain embroidery, scarves, shawls, and handmade silver or gold jewellery. They're very expensive and are usually handed down from generation to generation, and they can reach up to costs of over $10,000. They're very popular, especially the women's kind, and they're usually used for special occasions such as baptisms, weddings, and so on. Oh, you again! Now, it's very important in a Norwegian house, when you enter, that you must take off your shoes. Dirt on the outside, clean in the inside. Matpakke, or packed lunch, it's not exactly about the food, it's more of a Norwegian way of life. It talks about, it shows the practicality, simplicity of the Norwegian life. In the matpakke, it begins with slices of bread and different items on top. You have butter, maybe trønderfår, leverpostei, and most importantly, brunost. In Norway they have a saying, the best thing since the wheel, because as you see, sliced bread hasn't quite arrived yet. It's very important when you slice to mind your fingers, because you'll be needing them later to eat the food. Take a slice, mind the knife, and you have brown cheese, or brunost as the locals call it. It's basically used with goat or cow's milk, and due to the production process, it's not technically a cheese. It has a caramelly style taste, and it's used in soups or just on bread, and it's enjoyed by both young and old. Oh, I almost forgot. Most important for a Norwegian mealtime, milk and of course coffee, but never together. Hello again. I'm here again to talk about the Norwegian thing called dugnad. It's voluntary work where people in the area come around and help out. If you're building a barn, you need your shed cleaned out. It's kind of an Amish thing in a way, but gets the job done. Yeah. As you see here, we've got a problem with the top of the flagpole here, which is also a very common Norwegian thing to have in your garden. We need to get this rope down, so I'm gonna need some help. A job well done. There's nothing better than to celebrate a good job that a Norwegian likes to do, is to go into the mountain. Welcome to the mountains. Norwegians love going up the mountains. Why? Fresh air, quiet, nobody around. They go for hours and hours, up and up and up and up and up and up. And when they get to the top, they sit down, write their name into a book, and celebrate with quick lunch, or quick lunch. The Norwegian trip chocolate. Very similar to a Kit Kat. Doesn't get better than this. Mountains! 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 Sheep! Mountain life is not only about climbing mountains and writing your names in books. Norwegians also like to relax and take it easy in their little cottages, also known as hyttas. Cabins are a very important part of the Norwegian lifestyle. It's where most Norwegians go to relax, spend their holidays, weekends, and just enjoy the sun or even the snow. There's an old saying that Norwegians were born with skis on their feet, and they were born in their cabins. Cabins are not only a place for relaxing, they also give very good resources to the Norwegian person. Like the wood for building the cabin itself and for keeping it warm, and rivers for providing water straight from the mountain source. Well, thanks for coming along to this insight into the Norwegian culture. We've seen how they're very practical and simple when it comes to their food making, how they like to help out others in need when time comes, and they know that they'll be helped out themselves, and their wonderful lives up in the mountains!